right, welcome in. It's episode number 21.
Hell yeah.
A very special New Year's episode of Shippy and Grubes. I'm Shippy.
I'm Grubes.
And we look forward to ringing in the new year with you here on this podcast. Now, before we, talk about how Airbnb is trying to prevent people from throwing massive parties at their properties, I want to we're going to review what people have been searching this last year in 2024. This is from Google. And let's see, we've got worldwide searches. The top searches worldwide. Copa America, a lot of soccer on this. UEFA European Championship, ICC Men's T20 World Cup.
Jeez.
India versus England. Was that cricket?
I kind of was thinking that.
I think that was cricket. Liam Payne, R.I.P. Yeah. We've got India versus Bangladesh, the iPhone 16, Olympics, and Catherine, the Princess of Wales. This has been a long year. I forgot we had the Olympics this year.
Yeah, we did. I don't remember much about them, but
I didn't really watch
I didn't really watch either, but they happened.
Yeah.
And they were fun for some people.
Yeah, for some people. We ended up winning the medal thing, right? We won.
Sure.
I think.
Yeah, we dominated, I think.
I think we did we tie with China or something like that? But we won the tiebreaker.
Yeah.
I think that's what happened.
Sounds right.
I don't know. But
I'm not an Olympian.
Those are the searches for worldwide, the top US searches. Connections.
Ooh.
Which, I don't know.
Huh.
Everybody looking for love?
Maybe.
New York Yankees.
Okay.
Copa America again. Hurricane Milton tracker. Olympic medal count, which I should probably search right now. Toby Keith and Liam Payne.
Oh.
So, yeah, those are the U.S. searches. There was some politics in there too, but
shocking.
We
don't
really do that over here. But yeah, I'm curious. I don't remember searching for any of these things.
No, I'm usually Googling how to do stuff around the house and how to connect computers to TVs and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm not just going on Google and searching New York Yankees.
Yeah, no.
Which I guess for us, Twitter and social media kind of takes care of a lot of that.
That's
so maybe
true.
It's people that don't have social media in that form. There's I want to know about the New York Yankees.
Yeah.
I don't know who that voice was, but
I don't know either.
It's a person that doesn't have social media.
Yeah, I mean, I do remember Googling the Olympic medal count.
Mm-hmm.
I do remember that, but I don't remember looking up any of those other things. So
No.
I don't know what America's been searching for, but we do not share the same interest when it comes to the Google searches.
Yeah, there did seem to be a surprising lack of adult searches that I saw.
Yeah.
I don't think there were really any on any of the lists, unless there's a specific one that I missed.
I'm looking at them now. They have stats for all sorts of things that people are looking up, like passings, parks. Let's see. I have another article here that had some other stuff on it. But yeah, it's always interesting to see what people were searching for, and it's like you said, there weren't really any adult things other than maybe the connections thing.
Right, which that actually is kind of lovely.
It's
sweet.
Yeah, it's
it's a lonely world out there.
Yeah, and we hope you find your person. We also
Shippy and Grubes loves you.
We do love you,
but not in that way, because we're taken.
Yeah, we both are.
Not by each other.
No,
but it would be okay if it was.
Yes, it would be okay. But it's not the case.
Nope.
If you're gonna spend your New Year's at an Airbnb and you want to throw a party, I've got bad news for you.
Uh-oh.
They're screening for it. Last year, by these same screening methods, they prevented over 74,000 bookings.
Good Lord.
And so they have restrictions. These restrictions are on 1 to 3 night reservations. So their systems block higher risk 1, 2, or 3 night bookings for entire home listings. They have mandatory anti-party attestation. So they have to confirm they understand that disruptive, unauthorized parties are not allowed on Airbnb, and they could be suspended or removed from the platform.
Whoa!
If they violate the policy. And And they have a few different things that they use that, to develop this and prevent these parties. One being reservation screening, which we just kind of talked about. They look for the 1 to 3 thing. But this is the one that is kind of weird to me. A free noise sensor for hosts in partnership with property tech company Minute.
Maybe Minute.
Probably Minute. But a free noise sensor,
yeah.
So they're putting a dB meter in the home, and if it gets over a certain volume, then it's like they investigate you.
Yeah, are they alerted or
are they listening to you?
Possibly.
Probably.
I mean, everything is.
Yeah, I mean,
we've kind of talked about that before.
Yes, we have.
Like Airbnb is probably going to show up on our Instagram ads later.
Oh my God. And I'm not interested. I've never Airbnb'd, have you?
No, it makes me nervous for some reason. Not even like renting out an Airbnb. Like I wouldn't rent out my place, but even just like Airbnb-ing someone else's house just feels weird to me. Like I understand, that it can be cheaper potentially, and some places are set up just for Airbnb purposes.
Yeah.
But just something about it just weirds me out. Like I'd rather just get a hotel or stay at a friend's place, while that friend is there.
Yeah. No, and
Yeah,
and I don't know. It's also weird because I've only been to one Airbnb party on accident. I didn't even know it was an Airbnb party, but they ended up getting in trouble for it. And they're like, "You guys got to go." And we're like,
"Oh,
we're adults." Like, "This is an Airbnb and we're in trouble." And they're on the way. And I was like,
jeez.
"Huh?" And I don't know, I feel like there's just so many better places that you can go. Like somebody's got a house or something, and why would you want to go somewhere where you're being monitored like that? And it's also weird. I assume that these Airbnbs have cameras and stuff,
probably
hidden to where they can check on you.
Yeah, and the teddy bear, like the classic, camera and a teddy bear.
So if you're gonna try to party this New Year's, do not do it with Airbnb because you will get caught and you will get in trouble.
Yeah, just rent out a place or get a hotel or something like that. Like, there's plenty of places you can party that aren't just other people's homes.
Yeah, that they're renting out to other people.
Right.
Which brings me to my next question. What is your New Year's Eve plan? Or what do you typically do? Do you have your plan set yet? Or are you just kind of
winging it this year, trying to figure out what we're going to do. And for a while, my New Year's plans generally revolved around Stars games.
Yeah. Those are my plans.
Yeah, and then the last few years, I don't think we've really gone out for New Year's. Might go visit, my parents or something, at their place, or because they live downtown and get a pretty good view of fireworks and everything. But yeah, we're not quite sure yet, and so we don't have a tradition anymore. Or, it used to always just be you're at your parents' place and fireworks go off, you stay up till midnight, and then you go to bed.
Yeah, my plans, I haven't gone out for New Year's Eve in 4 or 5 years because of the Stars games. But last year, I DJ'd a New Year's Eve party afterwards at Chop Shop right across the street. This year, I don't know if I'm going to do the same thing. Honestly, I'll probably just go do the New Year's Eve game for the Stars. And then this year I'll just, probably go home and chill. Maybe just go, if they have a place nearby that has complimentary champagne or something, I might. But the year I got Blackjack was the first year that I just chilled and, I got him literally on New Year's Eve.
Oh, that's right.
And I was like, I can't leave this brand new puppy at home after a Stars game.
That'd be uncool.
So I came home and just got him out. And we just hung out on the couch together and I watched the stuff. I didn't even drink and I had a great time. I don't feel the need to go out and get hammered just to celebrate the fact that we're starting a new year.
Yeah. It's I've kind of always heard stuff like New Year's and, some of the other big 4th of July and all that, it's amateur hour. That's when all the people that aren't normally going out are going out because it's a big, holiday and they don't have to work the next day. And so you got all the potential regulars and then just a bunch of people that, don't really know what they're doing and, get too crazy or, the roads are a lot more dangerous. I've had, my band has played a couple New Year's Eve shows and stuff like that, and didn't drink and all that because I was driving. I had on my gear, and I was just nervous as hell the whole drive home. It might have been a 15-minute drive, but just the whole time, like, am I about to get, crashed into, or
Right.
am I going to get pulled over even though, I'm not doing anything?
Yeah.
But just, like, cops are out a lot more, and just, it's all just really stressful.
Yeah. No, I mean, that's kind of the point that I got to, is it is just very stressful, and it's like, I'm at the point in my life where I'm like, I'm good without any stress.
Yeah, I don't like stress.
I don't like stress. I'm good without it. And especially on a night like that, like I said, like I went home and just watched the different CBS or ABC or whatever. I can't even remember which one I watched, but I was kind of flipping through the different ones, and that was plenty for me.
Yeah.
They had some artists that performed that I can't remember now, but I just watched those and just had a chill night, and that was exactly what I needed. And so I think this New Year's Eve I'll do the same thing.
Yeah.
Just chill at home, stay out of everybody's way, keep them out of my way, and hope for a Stars win.
Yeah, I was going to say the timing usually works out pretty well where things haven't gotten too crazy, at the end of a Stars game, and you can usually sneak out pretty well because I feel like people tend to stick around the downtown area.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And so you can usually make a pretty clean break from the AAC.
Yeah, because everybody just leaves their cars and just walks somewhere because they're like, wait, I got free parking, or not free, but I got parking.
Yeah, and
let me just enjoy it. Like if they paid $45 or if they have a pass for one of the lots or something, like it's like, okay, well, I might as well just leave my car there and just walk somewhere
and pick it up in the morning, and you're good to go.
Yeah. So, or like I know that, and don't quote me on this, but I know like Uber and different rideshare services, they offer free rides or like discounted rides and stuff. So if you're gonna drink and you're gonna go out, like I highly encourage you to Uber.
Yes.
Check out different rideshare services for their specials that they're offering, because typically they're trying to make money off you the rest of the year, but on New Year's Eve especially, the whole point is just make sure everybody goes out, has a good time, rings in the new year, but most importantly makes it home. So
yeah, there's plenty of options. Take advantage of all of them.
Take advantage of all of them. And now I would like us to go back to a list that we did, God, what was this, probably like 2 months ago now?
I think so, yeah.
But we're going to pick it up because we said we were going to do it then, and you didn't think that we had the balls to do it, and we're here to prove otherwise.
Yeah, we got such balls.
We're picking up the list of skills everyone has had in the past that are becoming obsolete. We ended last with smoking, which I don't. Now that I think about it, that's not really a skill. Neither is this next one. Number 25, cruising.
Oh.
I guess people aren't big on cruises anymore.
Yeah.
I've been on 2. I went on the Impractical Jokers cruise twice.
Oh, that's right.
I loved it both times. I slept really well. I think the water, I had the door open too to where I could hear the ocean.
That does sound pretty awesome.
It was pretty nice. And honestly, I liked it. I can understand, people having reservations and stuff, but it's kind of nice that it's just an all-inclusive. You pay one time, you buy whatever package, and you get food and alcohol or whatever. It's all just taken care of, and then you just go, don't worry about anything for a few days.
That is pretty nice. I've never done a cruise, but I go back and forth on it. I don't think I could handle just, I guess, that lack of control.
Yeah.
Maybe, of just, if you're wanting to go home, well, too bad.
Yeah.
Or if you're sick or whatever, you're staying on that damn big-ass boat.
You're stuck, yeah. No, and I don't know, last August I went on a trip where I just kind of did the same thing and just relaxed, and the one thing I will say is the downside to a cruise is, you spend most of your time on the boat.
Right.
You have a destination, you go there, when you get there, they say, hey, we're going to be here at 8 a.m., you can unload at 8:30 a.m., and then you have until 5 p.m. to get back on the boat, or 6 p.m., or whatever the time is. So, you do get to hit land and you get to go chill, but it's and the boats are nice, and there's all these different things to do, but unless you have, the Impractical Jokers or something, and, a lot of cruises these days have that.
Yeah, they've got something special.
They typically have, an artist, or there's a theme to it. I know my sister goes on these different cruises where they have all these artists performing, and she goes to all these different shows while she's on the boat. Stuff like that is great, but I did really as much as I enjoyed the cruise, I think that I'd like just like the stock, just chill vacation.
Yeah.
Get there, hang out, sleep as much as you want. You don't really have to deal with people.
I was going to say, that's a lot of humanity,
Yeah.
like, all around you for days at a time, and just feels like it would be kind of loud, and like I said, there's probably going to be some people that are sick that are fighting through it, and it just feels like a lot of stuff just to hit land for part of a day and then go back.
Yeah. So that was number 25. Number 26, wearing high heels.
Yeah, I haven't done that in a while.
Yeah, me neither. They talk about like millennials are redefining fashion towards the tilt is towards comfort. Which, you know what, ladies, if that's what you prefer, I support you.
Me too. I was gonna actually say since I started dating Darcy like a couple years ago, she basically, I don't know if she actually got rid of her high heels.
Yeah.
But she hasn't worn a pair of high heels more than about twice in our entire time dating. Because I'm 5'4", she's 5'1". Like, you know, she would be taller than me, and I don't really care.
Yeah.
But I think, you know, just for her comfort or whatever, she's like, I'll just, you know, she's got plenty of cool shoes and nice shoes and all that. But yeah, she hasn't worn high heels since we started dating.
Number 26, playing the lottery.
Yeah.
This is basically saying millennials are savvy about their financial health, they're bypassing the astronomical odds of winning the lottery.
Yeah, like I've done that Jackpocket app, you know.
Yeah, I haven't used that at all.
Yeah, like it's really easy to burn through a lot of money, and you know, occasionally you will make a little bit back, like, you know, $4 or whatever, but the odds are so against you, you know, obviously regardless, but you know, winning the Mega Millions and all that is just, you're losing money every time.
Yeah. Number 28, getting life insurance. I guess this is saying that young people are deciding to bypass life insurance, showcasing a generational divergence in financial planning and personal commitment. So I guess it's kind of like, hey, if I can't take my money with me when I'm gone, what's the point of it? I don't know. I mean, I feel like if you have a significant other or a family,
you
definitely want that. You want them to be taken care of if anything were to happen. But I mean, I guess these days people are kind of veering away from the family life, right? Like it's not, it's still prevalent and there's still a ton of families, obviously, but I feel like it's more socially acceptable, or like it's not for if you just don't have a family, or if you stay single, or
or just, you know,
you don't have kids or whatever.
Dating someone or even marrying someone but not having kids. Like there's a lot more different combinations that are socially acceptable, I guess.
Yeah. Number 29, cooking a big turkey for Thanksgiving. We definitely did that.
Yeah, we did too.
I mean, but I guess you can see. I mean, I know a lot of people don't like turkeys, or you know, turkey's a very divisive thing, I think. Yeah. But you know, this is talking about the cultural shift towards potluck gatherings, where it's everybody bring a dish, and maybe one of it doesn't. You know, you have like dressing or stuffing or something, but you don't have a traditional big turkey.
You have options.
Yeah, and they also are pretty tough to cook. You know,
like you have to
have the right, like, not only equipment and like the fryer and stuff. Like we have to have the space to do it. You can't just fry a turkey anywhere.
No, it's a whole thing. Like for Thanksgiving, we went to Darcy's brother's place down in Austin. Like, you know, he brined the turkey in buttermilk, threw it on the big green egg and all that. But then we also, like, me and Darcy brought honey baked ham. Yeah, like that's kind of become a thing for the holidays last however long, and like, you know, where you don't have to have turkey, but yeah, just the different variety, it's definitely expanding with each Thanksgiving, I think.
Number 29, paying in cash. This is definitely true.
Yes.
And this is just like, doesn't matter what generation you are, like the AAC is now cashless. Like you cannot pay with cash. Like
like you have cash, too bad. Like, but most places now also have, was it reverse ATM machines where you can put cash in and then it like puts it on a card or something.
Oh, is that a thing?
I believe so. Like I think the Rangers, the Globe Life Field has that.
Okay. I don't.
It still kind of confuses me, but apparently it's a thing.
Huh. Yeah. Interesting. Number 30, we do not or no, we actually do go by this, men shaving their beards. So I guess, the days of, hey, just the Yankees clean look, like
right.
You cannot have a beard. Like everybody started to embrace the beard, which is very good because the beard is good.
Yeah. You just trim it.
Yeah, you just trim it, keeps your face nice and warm. Number 31, hitching a ride. And this is due to Uber and Lyft, which we were just talking about.
Yeah.
You don't hitch a ride with a friend anymore. You're just calling it yourself an Uber.
Right. You're not, I guess I was thinking hitchhiking, but kind of similar deal where I don't think people are just, ironically, people aren't just jumping into random strangers' cars unless they're getting in an Uber or a Lyft.
Unless they're paying you to jump in your stranger's car, they're not doing it. Number 32, physically going to the bank. Yeah, I haven't been to the bank in a long time.
Yeah, and like they generally have like 2 employees inside now, and most time even then, like it's locked basically. Yeah. So it's just like, nope, go through the drive-through, and then we'll take care of you there. But yeah, I can't remember the last time I stepped inside a bank.
I went to one not too long ago because I had like a crazy stack of ones from like people throwing ones on me at like clubs.
As will happen.
And so I was like, well, I'm just going to take this to them and they can count it for me, or like, because it was a lot. Like,
nice. Yeah, they put it in the little bill thing.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I love that. Number 33, working a 9-to-5 workday. Definitely.
Yeah.
I mean, now it's like people work from home. So it's like, and also there's a lot of stuff like podcast hosts or DJing or just other things with the advances of social media that you don't really have to work a 9-to-5.
Yeah, the gig economy.
And and it's like, it's also like, why force people to work a 9-to-5 if you could have them work a 11-to-5 or something, or noon to 5, or something that's just more efficient or effective, where you're not making them just work all these hours, but you're making them work fewer hours where they're being as efficient as possible.
Yeah, I think there's still plenty of places that do expect, the 40-hour work week, even if there's not that much work, because things have gotten more efficient, like you said, a lot of stuff's being done with technology that makes a lot of things easier, but it's still like, hey, we're paying you for 40 hours of work, so you better find a way.
Yeah. Number 34, jogging.
Yogging.
Soft J. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I feel like I see a lot of people still running.
Yeah, or walking, but there's not real jogging. That's it. That's weird. I hadn't thought about that.
Is it? So it's just jogging? Like it's just that
in between.
In between?
Yeah. Huh.
I guess I haven't seen a lot of people jogging recently.
No. Now I'm gonna really be noticing that every time I drive around. Maybe we become joggers.
Let's do it.
I'm wearing jogging pants.
You sure are. You can start jogging right now.
I will.
Number 35, using GPS navigation systems. So it's like, this is talking about like the GPS units.
Yeah, but like Garmin and stuff like
right,
that.
So like you have it on your phone.
Yeah.
So you don't use it as like an actual device. Number 36, same type of thing, using a voicemail machine. You have a voicemail on your cell phone. No point to it. Number 37, using calculators.
That's on your phone.
It's on your phone. Everything is on your phone these days.
It really is.
Number 38. Man, this one hits me hard. Cooking.
Uh-oh.
Millennials are reportedly less confident in their culinary abilities than older generations, with many labeling themselves as inadequate chefs. So this has nudged us towards a convenience-driven lifestyle.
Yeah, I can't really argue with that. Like, I'm reasonably capable of kind of cooking a few things, but then it just becomes like, I don't really feel like it. And, like I'd order, have like that meal delivery service. I'm not going to say what the name is because I have to pay for them right now. But Gordy, I'm going to let you know after the show. But like where it's just you pop it in the microwave for a few minutes and actually good quality. So it just becomes like, well, why should I spend an hour cooking something when I can spend 3 minutes, on pretty much the exact dish that's probably better quality, or at least similar, and it's $10 a meal maybe tops.
Yeah,
so that's pretty good.
Number 39, sending paper invitations.
That's pretty rare.
I mean, now you've got Google Calendar, you've got the iPhone Calendar, or you can just text somebody, or like the Evites, like they send you like the little envelope that opens on your phone, and save the date, and we hope to see you there, RSVP here.
Yeah.
Are you bringing a +1? I definitely support that going away.
Yeah.
I support anything that results in us having less mail in our mailbox.
Yeah, it's all pretty much junk anyway, so the odds of seeing the actual invite sometimes go down.
Yeah.
It is kind of cool still every now and then getting a paper invite or holiday card or stuff like that, but
wedding invites and stuff like that. Like I have some posted on my fridge, from some friends, like it's cool to hang on to, but it's also like stuff like that is good, but it's like
but then you still have to add it to your digital calendar.
Right, that's it, because if it's not in my digital calendar, then it's not really in my calendar at all.
Yeah.
That's the only calendar. Like I can't tell you how long my mom has been wanting me to have a physical calendar to write stuff in, but I'm like it's just me gonna write stuff in there that I'm not gonna be able to that I'm not gonna read.
Yeah, and if you're not able to take it with you, then all of a sudden you're like, oh crap,
right.
Someone's asking you about a gig or some event,
and it's like, oh wait, I gotta get home to my calendar.
Yeah.
Or like, here, let me pull out this big ass calendar in my back pocket. Like
that would be awesome.
Just I just have it tucked into my belt or something.
Yeah.
I'm like, hold on, okay, let me
well, this date looks clear.
Oh, let me get my monocle out,
because it's 1950 apparently.
Yeah. So yeah, everything's got to be in my digital calendar, or else I'm not gonna remember it, and you will not see me there. Number 40, shopping at the mall. I feel like the last few times I've been to the mall, it's been busy.
I was gonna say, I feel like it's kind of picking up again. I don't know why.
Yeah.
If it's because it's kind of a place that you can just kind of hang out.
It's like a nostalgic thing.
Yeah.
But when you go, you see definitely a lot of the people that are the age where it's like they have nothing better to do. They can't go to anywhere else by themselves. So it's like, hey, Mom, will you drop me off at the mall? I'm going to go hang out with my friends. We're just going to walk around. We're going to go sit in all the beanbag chairs. We're going to go to the GameStop and play some few free games.
Yeah.
I don't know. Just stuff like that. Or to go to the Brookstone where you can go sit in the massage chairs.
Oh, yeah.
God, I bet it would suck to work there where you deal with all these kids that just come in and play with all the different gadgets.
Right,
don't
probably
walk out
breaking
buying
everything.
anything.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. The mall thing, I hate malls. I hate shopping. If I actually like malls. Actually, I take it back. I hate shopping, but I like malls because you can go to one stop and you can hit all these different places. And they're way different places in one spot, walk out with a bunch of different bags, and then you're good.
No, that is definitely the nice thing of you got all your options right there.
Yeah.
But then you also have to just run into mall people.
The mall people are a problem. That's definitely a problem. Last time I was at the mall, actually, I saw somebody outside a store, the couple, and they were just making out.
Cool.
In by the food court, a little bit away, just making out. Something about the Chick-fil-A or Chipotle they just had them going, and
they saw people eating burritos and were like.
The other thing that's kind of killed shopping at the mall is Amazon.
Of course, yeah. It's just so easy.
Amazon is a mall in itself. You can get it in a day, maybe a week. You don't have to go anywhere. You can sit there on your phone.
Yeah. I can tell you literally during the show, I had another couple pairs of jogging pants delivered.
Well, dude, see, so you're about to bring jogging back all by yourself.
I will. You're welcome, America.
I can't wait for that. Yeah, America, you better thank this man for bringing jogging back. I'm gonna try to bring, I don't know, beards back maybe. Or no, that they said shaving the beard. Yeah.
Yeah, you're too much of a baby face without it.
Dude, I can't.
I've seen it's been a little while.
I can't have my face shaved. I look like I'm 20.
Yeah.
I'm not joking. You would think that I was 20 years old if I shaved this off.
Even with the beard, you still got the baby face.
I know,
but
which is great.
Yeah, even more so, the couple times I've seen you clean shaven, I think we became friends right around when you were starting to grow a beard more often or growing it out more.
Yeah.
And yeah, you are very, very youthful looking.
Yes, which is great, I think.
Yeah.
I think it'd be better to be that on that side of things.
Right. Dude, you look like crap.
Dude, you look like you're 80.
Yeah.
How old are you,
35.
You're like, what?
Oh, God.
You're like, oh, man. Well, good luck to you. So, no, I appreciate that very much. Yeah, Yeah, I don't know if I have any of these that I can bring back myself. Maybe I'll bring back hitching a ride myself. I'll just go. I'll start my own Uber company where I just go pick people up.
Yeah.
And you just have to trust that I'm going to be there.
Right.
And that I'm a good driver.
Yeah, I feel like somehow your last name would work for a
it sure would
rideshare type of company.
Yeah.
Like human shipping.
Yeah. You know what's funny is
that's better than human trafficking.
And it is a lot better. It's funny in radio. I used to think that they were saying it comes with free shippy and handling.
I mean, no, there's a price to pay for that.
No, there is. There's definitely a price.
Some
to
shippy
pay.
handling.
Well, thanks to everybody
Yay.
for joining us here. Happy New Year. We appreciate you guys joining us. Thank you to Yvonne for making us sound good and recording all this good stuff.
El Rey.
El Rey indeed. Thanks to Ashley for all she does for the social media side of things, and then Stolen Water Media for putting this on. And until next year, good luck out there to everyone.
We love you.
Wait, we never asked each other our resolutions.
That's okay.
You're right. Doesn't matter.
I resolve to continue being awesome.
Me too.
This is a Stolen Water Media production.